Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis. Thanks for joining us. Haley is on assignment tonight. Topping our news this evening, President Obama holding his last press conference as president today. Obama answering a wide range of questions from reporters, including those surrounding the reduced sentence of one of the most controversial military prisoners in America, Chelsea Manning, along with Russian hacking. President Obama ending the conference on a positive note.
I think we're going to be okay. We just have to fight for it. We have to work for it and not take it for granted. And I know that you will help us do that. Thank you very much, Press Corps. Good luck.
President really is leaving on a high note, as new ABC News poll shows that 60% of Americans approve of President Obama's job performance. Now, Friday, Donald Trump will be inaugurated as our next president. The next day, more than 200,000 people are expected to hit the streets of the Capitol to protest Trump and his administration. Many attending both events are coming from the Suncoast. ABC 7's Dwayne Lindo is here with the details on that. Dwayne?
Well, Scott, organizers from the protest march received a permit for 200,000 to attend. But some say they expect the number of attendees to exceed that.
It's considered the main event every 4 years, but Donald Trump's inauguration may take a back seat to the protest criticizing his presidency.
He's trying to avoid some of the celebrity types. He's a man of the people. And what he said is, I don't care who attends, but I want the people to be surrounding me because that's who's responsible for electing him to office.
Florida Trump co-chairman Joe Gruters is attending the ceremony. He says the focus this weekend will be on Trump, who expects a record-setting turnout, and the protest will be an afterthought.
I don't think that there's going to be half the people at the protest that there will be at the inauguration. I think what you're going to see is you're seeing sold-out events everywhere this week throughout the inauguration week.
But organizers of the protest disagree. They're calling it the biggest demonstration in history to welcome a new president. More than 3,800 people in Florida say they will be going to the march, according to the event's Facebook page. Sarasota High School senior Quinn Nylon will be one of the many on the Suncoast attending the march.
It's a big shockwave, and this is just the reaction to the action of the presidency.
Savannah Franz is also attending the march. She felt Trump's negative remarks and attitude towards women was reason enough to be there.
As a woman, I felt it was almost my civic duty to go to Washington and just remind the incoming administration that our rights will not be trampled upon.
Gruder stresses that Trump's priority is for middle-class Americans and welcomes protesters with open arms.
They can come out, protest, march around, say they don't like it, and maybe they could do more work in the next election cycle and get their candidate in.
And Franz says that's exactly why this protest is taking place.
This will be the first domino. It's definitely going to be a domino effect. But I think over the next 4 years, there's going to be so much more happening, and it will hopefully inspire people to make a different decision next time.
Now, Washington, D.C.'s Homeland Security Director expects 800,000 to 900,000 people to attend Trump's inauguration. Back to you.
All right, Dwayne, thank you. Many different groups from around the Suncoast getting a chance to talk directly to the state's political leaders about their financial needs today. State lawmakers representing Sarasota County spent hours listening to a variety of representatives from cities and towns to all the major concerned citizen groups. Although it's a lengthy process to get the okay for funding, lawmakers say a gathering like this is very important.
This is a steeplehold of democracy. I mean, this is the best example of people interacting with government and their representatives.
All the different groups who talked with lawmakers today will find out if they'll receive funding they're looking for by the end of the legislative session in May. Let's get a check on our forecast right now with Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan. Nice warm day on the Suncoast, Bob.
Yeah, a nice finish too. Look at this, Scott. This is absolutely gorgeous. I'll step out of the way and show you our tower cam getting a glimpse of sunset tonight with some clouds around, calm conditions out over the bay and over the Gulf of Mexico seas running really less than a foot, and ice, like ice out there, glass in fact. And right now 70 degrees, clear skies, the dew point 63. And the winds are out of the west-southwest. Very light at 3. The pressure's still high, but it has been falling from our earlier readings, which we started off at 30 at 35 at one point on the Monday. The Wednesday evening forecast looks to be pretty nice. 63 by 11 o'clock. Fair skies. Just a few clouds, some fog forming late tonight, especially inland areas. Now, there is going to eventually be a storm system, not this one, that will develop out of the southern plain states, which will change our weather significantly over the weekend. I'll let you know about that coming up in a few minutes, Scott.
All right, Bob, thank you. Yesterday, we learned Sarasota County is in exclusive talks now with the Atlanta Braves. The Braves have expressed interest in moving the team's spring training facility to the West Villages in Northport. A local developer has agreed to donate the land where a new training facility could be built, along with a 7,500-seat stadium. Today, we're hearing from locals who have some mixed reactions.
Yeah, that's the best thing that will happen to Northport. I mean, everybody going to get some kind of piece of action, you know.
At least one person on Facebook wrote of their concerns about an increase in Northport's taxes. However, no word has come from the city concerning an increase. The City Commission is expected to vote on a proposal in the upcoming commission meeting. Today was the first day of classes at the Florida Maritime Museum, and it was a full house with students eager to learn about memoir writing and how to preserve their own history. The museum will hold many more classes in the upcoming months, including the preservation of family photos, net mending, and shell mosaics. The museum also expects to offer many other unique classes in the near future.
We had some local Cortesians come in and they get to preserve their stories. So we're not only teaching traditional folk skills like canning and net mending and fish filleting, but we're also teaching people how to preserve their own histories and their own stories.
For more information about classes, you can give the museum a call or check listings online at floridamaritimemuseum.org. Still to come in your Suncoast News tonight, a rare look into a program for veterans and the companions that will help them along the way, and how Florida Council is looking to bring help from healthcare professionals straight to your home.
From meeting curious lemurs to feeding big cats and hosing down rhinos, there's never a dull moment. And sometimes these amazing animals chime in.
Watch Animal Outtakes every week on ABC7.
The official Suncoast Storm team at ABC7. We're here for you.
Hi, I'm Chef Judy. Every Wednesday morning, I'll be with the chefs at the Publix Aprons Cooking School serving up the most wonderful dishes. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Whether a family member needs a little extra help around the house, assistance recovering from a hospital stay, or someone to check in on them throughout the week, Right at Home's in-home care is the answer. Your loved one deserves the right care, and now we need caregivers to help give the right care for the right reasons, the right way. At Right at Home, we're one of the only private home health agencies in this area with the opportunity to earn paid time off. If you're someone who loves helping people, take a look at our website and click on Jobs to join our team today.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. We promise we're more than a dealership. We're a destination with a movie theater, massage room, aquarium, cafe, and more. We promise to give you top dollar for your trade, even if you don't buy from us. And if you do, we promise you the best deal. Bring us any competitor's ad and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
Outdoor living is one of the greatest perks about living in Florida. So whether this is your style, or this, or maybe this, contact Superior Pools. They've been building pools from Sarasota to Naples since 2001, and they would love to build yours.
Parrots are known for their majestic beauty and their ability to speak, but now they're also being used as therapy animals. ABC7's Bobeth Yates shows us about a new program that is helping veterans in our area.
We've all heard of service animals, but now Birds of Paradise is taking the idea to another level. and they're using parrots like these to help heal vets. While I'm not sure what the bird just said, I do know one thing. Their presence is making some veterans really happy.
When I returned home from Afghanistan, I couldn't go anywhere.
War combat vet Greg Parra says he had severe PTSD. The post-traumatic stress disorder left him with nightmares and unable to deal with some everyday challenges. But after bonding with a parrot, he says things gradually got easier.
I worked with the birds for about 6 months, and I found that so healing, as opposed to all the medicines that they wanted to put me on, that I knew I was on to something.
Parra's success blossomed into a PTSD program now being offered at Birds of Paradise Sanctuary and Rescue in Lakewood Ranch.
We use the parrots who have undergone trauma. When we get them, they're pretty traumatized. In a sense, you could say they have PTSD. What happens is we'll get the veterans out here, they'll start out helping us and working around the parrots, but eventually they'll either get attached to a parrot or more than likely one of the parrots will start calling out to them.
Through that process, both the parrot and the veteran begin to heal. For the vet, the service is coupled with counseling. Sanctuary founder Debbie Huckabee says the transformation for both the veteran and the parrot is amazing to watch.
You can just see their faces light up when they show up on site and see the parrots and start talking to the parrots, and it changes their demeanor. I think it's the perfect scenario for Sanctuary. It helps people and pets.
In addition to the change in demeanor, Huckabee says the parrots give the veterans the freedom to be themselves.
They have the intelligence level of a 6-year-old child, so instinctively they tune into their humans and understand if they're having issues or if they're having a bad day or if they're having a good day.
If you know a veteran that can benefit from the program, you can contact Birds of Paradise or go to our website, mysuncoast.com, and click on links we've mentioned. Bobeth Yates, ABC 7, your Suncoast News. Hello.
Thank you, Bobeth. The Florida Telehealth Advisory Council holding its third meeting to talk about increasing the use of healthcare professionals who are able to then interact with clients through the internet. Advocates for the increases say expanding telemedicine in the state will help patients in underserved communities and in rural areas. They say not only would those people receive the help they need, but it would also reduce costs, so much so that fiscal think tank Florida Tax Watch has included an expansion of telehealth as one of its government efficiency recommendations for the next year.
Instead of having the patient come to the office, every single time that something seems to be awry, or not even that, just for daily monitoring, that can be done from the comfort of their home.
Legislation signed by the governor last year created the Florida Telehealth Advisory Council. Bob's forecast is just ahead. Stay with us.
If you're trying to balance caring for your mother and being a mother to your children, we can help. It's what we do. Call Granny Nannies today.
A helping hand and a gentle heart.
We're losing exotic animals on a daily basis, and the ones that we have in captivity are really the ambassadors for their wild counterparts. I'm Clayton Rozier from the Big Cat Habitat and Gulf Coast Sanctuary, housing over 150 exotic animals that needed a great home. And if you love animals, please help them. Do it locally. Support your local no-kill shelters, your local wild animal sanctuaries. Make a difference where you can.
Flooring Depot has been serving Sarasota and Manatee counties for over 20 years with the best products and installation. Flooring Depot offers carpet, tile, hardwood, and more. Before you buy, give us a try. Stop by our showroom or visit us on the web at bestvaluecarpet.com.
How hard is it to stop a stroke? It is challenging, it is difficult, and every second counts. A comprehensive stroke center gives the patient a better chance to walk out with minimal to no disability. We are able to offer treatments above and beyond the standard 3 hours after the onset of a stroke. A place like Sarasota Memorial Hospital really increases those chances of giving back a better quality of life.
Go ahead. Make a fashion statement. Demand something more than just ordinary. Capture elegance in every turn and drive with flair, where beautiful styling is standard. Stop in and take a test drive. I'll guarantee you'll never go back to plain vanilla again. The all-new 2017 Fiat 500, starting at $14,999. Only at Sunset Fiat in Sarasota.
Florida's last private island is a waterfront lifestyle like no other. This is Harbor Isle, just 5 minutes from the sugar sand beaches of Anna Maria Island. This sun-splashed paradise invites you to enjoy natural adventures and all the recreation of a tropical resort. Island coach homes and waterfront condos are now available from the high 400s. Don't miss the Luxury by the Bay event, Saturday, January 21st from noon till 4 p.m. at Harbor Isle. Water ski show, luxury cars, wine tasting, model home tours, and more.
My dad is my hero, and I wanted to give him a chance to live life and be happy. Granny Nannies has been a huge help. It has contributed to the health and happiness of my dad, for sure.
A helping hand and a gentle heart.
Well, a really nice day. Another, we were hitting 80 just about every day.
Yeah, where's winter?
I know.
One day I think we've had. That's about it. We'll get a little taste of it again. Looks like early next week, but not much. I was out in the water today, Scott. It was glass all the way out, like 5-6 miles, flat calm. So it was pretty unbelievable. Had a little red tide coming into New Pass too, so we saw a few dead fish. Some of the smaller variety of fish, some of the bait fish there, and some people have been reporting it down near Casperson, having little coughs. And I tell you what, we'll get a new report coming up in 2 days right there. Bentley's a webcam showing the calm conditions out over Sarasota Bay. As we take a look at the time lapse, you can see some high variety of clouds coming in from the west-northwest. Sunset, it has occurred just about 16 minutes ago, but still some beautiful conditions out there, out over in the Gulf of Mexico. And no rain around. This is all, again, as I mentioned earlier, the anomalous propagation or military doing exercises out there with some countermeasures they use in practice in that area specifically to kind of fool the radar and block folks from seeing where certain ships are in aircraft. So that's what they're doing there. Some rain. This is legitimate in Louisiana, also just east of Houston. Now, this brought some twisters as well as some very heavy rainfall and flooding conditions across East Texas over the past 24 hours. And there have been reported tornado, at least Doppler indicated tornado right there near Louisiana. And right now, 70 degrees here. Generally fair skies. The dew point way up there, 63 degrees. Winds out of the west-southwest at 3. And the pressure still high, 30-14, but it has been lowering somewhat over the past 24 hours. 77 your high, so this is the first day this week. We did not get to 80, although 84 the record set in 1990. 56 was the morning low, so a little bit cooler than it has been, but still well above average. 29 the record low temperature for this date. No rainfall. We're going to see up to a ½ inch to an inch, I think, in most areas come Sunday afternoon, actually Sunday night and Monday morning. Now 77 in Orlando, now 73 in Jacksonville, the same in Tallahassee, 67 in Pensacola. Temperature 68 in Cortez, right near the water, a little bit cooler with that west to southwest wind. 72 in Northport, though, Mac City at 77, 75 in Arcadia. Well, the outlook tomorrow looks pretty close to what it was today. Again, upper 70s for highs, mostly sunny, a few clouds in the afternoon, and look for a little bit of fog in the morning. That'll be it. The fog should burn off really quick as a result of the patchy sea fog is not going to be around. It's just basically inland fog, radiational fog is what we're expecting. We will see some showers, not from this system, but another one developing in a similar location. The subtropical jet stream very active right now. Little area of low pressure, little piece of energy moving through Louisiana. Out west, this is a huge storm system, and this is where the storm track has been really all winter long. More heavy rainfall from Los Angeles northward through San Francisco, and heavy snow too. Temperatures warm, and in fact it will stay warm for the inauguration at 52 degrees there in the nation's capital. 35 now in Rapid City, 51 in Denver, 54 in Dallas, and 63 in Houston, 66 in Phoenix, and Macon now at 69 degrees, 73 in Jacksonville. Miami a warm, balmy 77 degrees. Well, for us, we'll see another great day tomorrow, and looks like even on through Friday. This system will kind of weaken before it reaches us, and eventually another stronger one will move through on Sunday afternoon, Sunday night. Southeast winds to south winds, very little wind at all. 5 knots. Seas will be 2 feet or less, mostly smooth conditions like we saw today. And the water temperature is warming up, 67 degrees right now. Tides upcoming on your screen. The low tide will be just after midnight. Another low tide tomorrow just before noon. And the forecast, mostly fair. It's 58, so another warm, balmy evening. And then tomorrow, some patchy fog, partly cloudy, 78 for your high, well above the average. The extended forecast, above average temperature staying with us through Sunday. That rain chance at Sunday night, 70%. Some of the storms could be strong, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that closely throughout the weekend. Scott?
All right, Bob, thank you. A Sarasota man is busted on felony drug charges after deputies found him behind the wheel of a stolen car with methamphetamine inside. It happened late last night in a parking lot along Bee Ridge Road. Deputies were checking out reports of loitering when they came upon George Dunn, who claimed he was using a nearby business's Wi-Fi. Deputies found out the car was stolen. Dunn is now charged with trafficking in meth, grand theft auto, and possession of narcotics equipment. When we come back, we're going to tee it up at the Plantation Golf and Country Club. It's the next stop on the Dream 18.
President-elect Trump, the oath of office now just 2 days away. The cabinet pick who would lead the charge to replace Obamacare set for a Capitol Hill grilling as more Democrats say they'll boycott the inauguration. This is where America turns. World News Tonight with David Muir.
Gold fever is at an all-time high in the Sunshine State with the new Gold Rush Doubler family of scratch-off games. Everyone is rushing to Florida to strike it doubly rich. With over $1 billion in total cash prizes, the Florida Gold Rush is on. The Florida Lottery, just imagine.
Selling your home? Insist on a 3D showcase tour from Gulf Shores Realty. Virtual tours are flat and boring and look more like a slideshow than a tour. A 3D tour from Gulf Shores Realty is like actually walking through the home without the drive. Get instant access to your next home from any device. Multiple views give homebuyers a perspective like no other. For a limited time, mention ABC7 and Gulf Shores Realty will provide a complimentary 3D tour with your new listing.
Check out mysuncoast.com/dining, your guide to the foodie lifestyle.
It may be January, but we live in Florida. So head outdoors for seafood and music at the 2nd Annual Sarasota Seafood and Music Festival, happening Saturday and Sunday, January 21st and 22nd from 10 to 6 p.m. Savor mouth-watering Florida Gulf Coast seafood dishes by top restaurants and chefs, while you enjoy great live music from some of Florida's top musical groups. So grab your family and friends at the Sarasota Seafood and Music Festival, January 21st and 22nd. For more information, visit seafoodfestivals.com.
Get the new year off to a great start with safety and peace of mind. Subaru offers more 2016 IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus winners than any other brand. And Subaru had the best resale value of all brands for 2016. Now you can lease a new Subaru Forester for just $209 a month or get 0% financing with complimentary maintenance included. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
Are you a food lover, restaurant goer, or home cook? Then check out My Suncoast Dining on mysuncoast.com, your guide to the foodie lifestyle. ABC7's own Chef Judy serves up her favorite recipes, cooking tips and trends, dining blogs, and helpful step-by-step videos. And you'll love the restaurant guide with direct links to your favorite Suncoast eateries. Whether you're cooking in or dining out, whet your appetite with tasty tips from Chef Judy at mysuncoast.com/dining.
I support Goodwill because when I donate or shop, I have the power. The power to change lives.
What to do when your heating or air conditioning needs service or, heaven forbid, replacement? Call Air Now today. We've been serving Sarasota and Manatee County since 1946. We offer $49.95 tune-ups, lease or finance options, and remember, service today or it's free.
Tonight on the Dream 18, Bob Harrigan takes us to the Plantation Golf and Country Club in Venice. Bob shows us the par 4 18th hole on Plantation's Bobcat course.
Well, thanks for joining us for another edition of Dream 18 on ABC7. I'll tell you, we are at the beautiful Plantation Golf and Country Club here in Venice, and head professional Mike Domosky joining us now here at the Bobcat. Number 18, welcome. This is a tough hole.
It really is. A site of many championships being won and lost on this hole. 18 is a great hole. You have two bunkers down the left-hand side. You have to hit a really good tee shot to get you started, and then you have a difficult second shot, a fade really into the green that's protected on the right-hand side by a bunker and water. It's incredible.
You got a lot of difficulty, and it's a great finishing hole too, because lots on the line usually on the 18th hole. So let's give it a shot.
Okay.
That should be all right. It's gonna be in that little gully.
It's gonna be a difficult shot home, but hey, I can do it. I can do it.
From here, you have two choices. One is the palm tree that you see over there to your left.
Right.
That palm tree is about 75 yards from the green. There's a little upslope.
All right, that worked out well. Just in front of the green. I don't know if I should try it here.
The way that you, I'll put the mic spin on this for you. Set up to that again, and you control this by controlling, instead of doing this with the arms, relax the arms and let the arm take some of the cushion, if you will, of the shot. And that, you can even use a little bit of wrist if you want, and that's going to make it softer, so when it hits the green, this has to start a little left of the hole.
Right.
It'll feed right down the hole.
Okay.
Just like that.
Here we go. This is all important putt here. This is, everything's on the line. Boom! Got it.
Good putt.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. Thanks for having me out. Thanks for watching another edition of Dream 18.
Great teacher. Big tournament coming up, too, in early February.
Nice par.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
I knew I could get myself out of this. I just needed some hope and some help.
I took the first step to recovery when I made the call.
If you're depressed, drinking, and using drugs, you may need help. And the Affordable Care Act guarantees coverage of substance abuse. Call the Addiction, Hope, and Helpline now for a free assessment.
I had problems just getting to sleep, drinking and using pills every night.
I feel like I'm losing control. I'm afraid I'll lose my job or even my family.
Are you losing hope? You can recover and get back on track. Call now for hope and help with proven, gentle recovery programs.
I never thought that I could be somebody who didn't drink and use drugs.
I have something to hold on to for strength. I'm in recovery, getting the help I need.
Call the Addiction, Hope, and Helpline now for a free assessment with someone who cares.
Call 1-800-764-8708. That's 1-800-764-8708.
Ideologue. I am an originalist.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Start the year off with a great deal during the Start Something New event going on now at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota. Ram trucks are built tough and have plenty of power to handle any job with all the comfort you'd expect in a luxury vehicle. And right now, all 2016 quad cabs are over 20% off with new Ram trucks starting at just $19,999. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota.
There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.
Outdoor living is one of the greatest perks about living in Florida. So whether this is your style, or this, or maybe this, contact Superior Pools. They've been building pools from Sarasota to Naples since 2001, and they would love to build yours.